I am in conversation with the Ashik. Love stories which break our heart, make us cry, and then make us laugh also. I don't know why.
Because I feel a song can tell you much more than four scenes can tell you. So I've consciously, but what I try to do in this film is with the Yashnash team obviously, was to come out with the songs so that you engage the audience so they go through their journey of love.
I want to know, do you, as someone who is so closely associated with the story, do you think that Gen Z actually has the compassion, the passion to fall in love so beautifully, like how we, imagine as a millennial or as a...
I think we look down upon them in a wrong way. That this country has been about. You see the depth that Bhagat Singh was writing his poetries at what age? He was hardly in his early 20s.
Hey guys, I'm Manjari Mukherjee and you are watching me on Pop Diaries channel. Well, I have to tell you, I am in conversation with the Ashik of romance. Why do I call him like that? Be-intaha romance. The one who's given us actually as an audience, love stories which break our heart, make us cry, and then make us laugh also. I don't know why. But he's a lover of music just like me. So it is only befitting that I dedicate 4 lines of his song to him. सैयारा तू तो बदला नहीं है, मौसम जरा सा रूठा हुआ है. सैयारा तू तो बदला नहीं है, मौसम जरा सा रूठा हुआ है. Welcome on
Wow,
board.
you sing so well. I think this is it's a difficult job, yeah?
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
You
you
have
so
to
much.
interview someone also and you have to sing also. Wow, that's very nice, yeah?
I know. But thank you so much. Firstly, thank you so much for giving us movies like you have given us. I mean, I love the films that you make.
Thank
But
you so
the
much.
most biggest compliment that I want to give you is the music.
Thank
I
you.
truly fall in love with the music that you come up with. And when we're talking about music, I looked at the way how the music came out first for Saiyaara,
Yes.
and the way how it has created that curiosity कि exactly ये movie किस चीज पर है, what is it about. And somehow I felt for the first time that the music was creating the story, a love story for two people. What was the idea behind creating the music from scratch?
Well, it's not the first time I've done this process. Is while I'm writing only, I make the music. I tell my writer when I'm sometimes stuck between 3-4 scenes, I tell him that no, yeah, wait, I'll get a song here. It will communicate way more. Like, for example, even a song like Dhun, which talks
Yes.
about the boy's character, that all he has is his music.
Yeah.
Or a song like Barbad, where a couple is trying to say they are scared to fall in love because they're falling hopelessly, madly in love with each other.
Absolutely.
So I've done this in the past. I've done it in films like Ashiki, even in a film like Malang, or even in a film like
Yes.
Avarapan, which is an action film. I've tried to
Yes.
communicate the emotion through songs because I feel a song can tell you much more than four scenes can tell you.
Very true. Very true.
So I've consciously, but what I try to do in this film is with the Yashnash team obviously, was to come out with the songs so that you engage the audience so they go through their journey of love. So that with each song they understand who the boy is, who these characters are, and slowly by the time thoroughly build up and reach the trailer.
Right.
So that they already know who they're meeting.
Yes.
Before.
Absolutely.
Because they're new people, I had to introduce them to the world way. If you notice, we started 8 weeks back rather than everyone who normally does it in 4 weeks. And that's something that we intentionally did so that you get to know the new people. With known people, it's easy to catch.
That's very true, yeah.
But with new people, you have to go step by step.
And do you feel, while you were making the music, I feel like you have this whole history of introducing such immensely talented people in the scene of music, and bringing them into the fold of Bollywood cinema. And somehow, I feel that you give us such beautiful voices. Like this time, you got us Farheen and Arslani.
Yes.
And it's just so beautiful. What do you think is like abhi fresh voice hona zaruri hai? And this is where I really need to find a fresh voice for this character.
I genuinely feel whenever a new person has been launched, there's always been a fresh voice that has come behind it. Even when I did, I mean, Arijit had done a couple of things, but when I was doing Ashiki, I'd gone mad looking for a new singer, and I found Arijit Singh at that time.
Yes.
I discovered Arijit Singh at that time because I always feel like in the past also, even when you had like, for example, uh, Bobby, and there was Shailendra Singh's voice that
Hmm.
came, or
Hmm.
Hrithik Roshan and Lucky Ali's voice.
Hmm.
You know, with Imran Hashmi, whenever we did a new film, we always introduced one new voice with it.
Yes, I have seen that.
So it made it look fresher, newer, more contemporary and stuff like that.
Wow.
Till so I think even with him, I was looking for the new voice, and it was Tanishq who helped me find um both Fahim Abdullah and Arslan. And I
Hmm.
was actually a fan of them because of the song Ishq that they had done.
Oh.
But when I met them, I got to make out that they were inspired by my music, and felt really great. So I think I've consciously tried to do that in every film by introducing one new musician,
Hmm.
a singer, and like I've done it with Malang with Ved Sharma, I've done it with
Yes.
Hamari Adhuri with Ami Mishra.
Yes.
Every film, there's one new music talent I would like to introduce.
And
So
it's a
that
constant. I love that consistency that you keep because it brings in more talented people into the fold of
I
Bollywood
take
cinema.
more from them than I give them. Actually, I feel I, it keeps me relevant. It keeps me connected. Keeps my ears to the ground, and I know what people are hearing. No tendency in success is you get detached from people,
Yes.
and the people just keep agreeing to everything you do,
Very true. Yes,
and you need to
absolutely. I
stay
know.
get that noise out and find the real voices that people are playing.
Yeah.
And this is what keep by trying to seek for that one new person. You
Hmm.
have your wall. Like I have Mithun,
Hmm.
who's always like my Rahul
Always.
Dravid, who's
Yes.
maintaining the basic level and foundation of the album.
Yes.
But there's always a Ved Sharma, there's always a Ami Mishra, there's always a
Yeah.
Fahim Abdullah. There's some one new person that's always there
Hmm.
that makes the thing fresh and new and maverick.
I love the fact that how this time also in the album, you know, recently actually, I someone pointed out to me, and I was like, yes, this is actually true. In every song, you're working with a very different kind of a team. So there's
Yes,
Shilpa Rao, there's Shreya Ghoshal, there's Arijit, there's all these people are
yes,
coming in board and doing different songs, adding to the whole album, making it so diverse and dynamic.
the
And
idea.
I really love that fact.
And we purposely, intentionally came out with Arijit's song and Mithun's song last.
Yes, that was the last like
So
nail.
yeah, so
Oh
that
my
we
god.
don't
Mm,
we make it about the album and not just about
yes,
a few people.
and I think that is the best way to approach a musical. I
I
love it.
I don't know what the right way is, but this is the only way I know.
I think only when someone is completely in love with cinema, and as you say, I'm an ashik of romance genre. I love love stories. I love lovers, but consistently, I also see this thing happening in your. And I know you would say, "Ki I don't think about it like that." I have already heard you say something like that already in those lines, but I really want to ask you, what is it with sad endings? What is it with that
Ah.
heartbreak? I mean, literally, I am bawling my eyes out in the theater, and I'm like, "Ki, please mil jao, yaar."
See, I think somewhere I make them meet also in a way.
In a way.
In a way, I give you a satisfying ending. It's not like I've given you an unsatisfied ending.
Hmm.
But honestly, I feel अगर प्यार होगा तो दर्द भी होगा.
Hmm.
If
Very
you
true.
if there's no love, there's no pain. If there's love, there will be pain. And if you don't have any pain when you're losing someone,
Hmm.
then that truly wasn't love, I think. So I just think I put light on that and I talk about it. Everyone just talks about the happiness and everything hunky dory when you're there. I just show
Yes.
you when the angst of separation.
Wow. I love the way how you only you completely hit the nail, and you're like, "Ki, this is how I want it to look like." I love it. But I love pain. In love, it was obviously a give and take.
No.
You cannot feel love without pain.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this whole thought process, there's this opinion, and it's very widely known, and we talk about it, that Gen Zs, because this story is all about a Gen Z as well. So, but it still connects. Somehow it connects to millennials, it will connect to all the generations. I want to know, do you, as someone who is so closely associated with the story, do you think that Gen Z actually has the compassion, the passion to fall in love so beautifully, like how we, imagine as a millennial or as a boomer?
I think we look down upon them in a wrong way. You know, that this country has been about, I mean, you see the depth that Bhagat Singh was writing his poetries at what age? He was hardly in his early 20s.
Hmm.
We look down upon the youth, you know, we think that they don't have the emotional depth. It's untrue. They
Hmm.
do have it. We're just not giving them a chance.
Very true.
And it's unfair to, like, if Aneet and Ahaan can understand it. So I did do that. I mean, from my script, I read it through them and I told them, what do you all feel? And I listened to them. I think what my observation was that the modes of communication have changed and
Hmm.
connecting have changed. Like our grandparents probably spoke to each other through letters.
Yes.
Our parents spoke through each other through landlines.
My parents put through letters.
Yeah, and or landlines,
Yes,
or and
exactly.
my generation probably got connected through cell phones and text messages.
Yes.
The next generation was social media, and now, you know, Instagramming and whatever. But in the end, when the heart breaks, it hurts in the same part of your body, somewhere in the center left.
Yes.
When you feel excited to see someone, the butterflies come in your stomach.
Yes.
No matter how you connect,
Hmm.
if someone says "I love you," you feel special.
Yeah. Very true. I do
Yeah,
agree.
it's that feeling doesn't change. It doesn't become mechanical.
Yeah.
You still want attention. You still want people to like you. No matter how many people like your picture, the person who you care about, if they comment about it, it matters. It's the same. It's the same way. It's not like people
Absolutely.
don't want to be called beautiful. Girl doesn't want to be called, or a boy doesn't want to take care of somebody.
Yes.
Yes, you could be moving on and breaking up, but I think people still feel, and that's what will
It's
keeps the
in the
human
same
race
way.
alive.
Exactly.
So I think we look down upon them, and I think the fact that the Saiyaara music is doing well is
Hmm.
people are understanding this emotion, they're feeling it,
Hmm.
and I think we've been taking them for granted for too long.
I agree. I do. And I think I'm also a part of the whole place where I people tell me that you are a 90s infant, you are a Gen Z, but I come from a very millennial background. So I grow up in that kind of a setting and everything. But I do agree with the fact that we do kind of take them a lot granted and we don't give them enough
Yeah,
chances to prove themselves. On that note, I think I have to tell you ki when we have this series of music happening which is completely lost within the blend of remixes, dance numbers, making them viral, and वो जो hook lines पे सिर्फ एक एक मिनट का रील बनाना and everything और सिर्फ उसी के लिए गाने निकालना. But you are a breath of fresh air with Sayara also, and I think you've always done that with your music. You've always broken the stereotype of short format obsession and gone into long format. Like, is this like a conscious way? Ki this is exactly how old school I am with my music, and I'm gonna keep sticking to this.
no, yeah, it's always been what you think is right. It always, these kind of questions were always there. The medium
Hmm.
changed.
Hmm.
People said people don't have patience to have songs more than 3.5 minutes.
Hmm.
All that was always there. It won't fit in. You can't promote it on TV because you have to pay every 30 seconds. 15 second ka mukhda hona chahiye. You always heard that. But a good song is a good song is a good song, and it always works.
Absolutely,
People will make their own reels, they'll make their own sections, they'll do it.
they'll do it.
So I
Yes.
think you can't make film songs for algorithms, because one thing about an algorithm is it sets with success. It works on success until something else becomes successful and the algorithm fails.
Very true.
So I think you need to make what you think is right. It's very interesting. I remember when I was making Ashiki, there was a very senior filmmaker who called me, wanted to work with me, and told me that, and I told him I was making Ashiki too. He told me I had to remix this song called Dheere Dheere Se. You have to do it. And that person genuinely, and he's a filmmaker who I really respected his music sense for. But he actually was saying this out of very concern that how do you beat Ashiki One's music, because it was such a mammoth
Yeah.
task. And I remember having Tumio in my pocket on the phone, and that time they told me, no, you should do that. And I remember going meeting Shraddha and Aditya, and I asked, Shraddha was not born during Ashiki One,
Yeah.
and Aditya was, what is Ashiki types, like he didn't. That's Aditya Roy Kapoor for you. So
Okay.
I played them to me and they reacted to it. So I realized what you have to make music is for these people, not for people. Everyone will give you references of success from past success.
True.
not what is going to come in the future.
Wow.
So whether it's reels, I get all that, but if something is good, it will catch its own self.
That's very true. And I think that works the best when it comes to music.
Yes.
So I completely agree. Lastly, before I let you go, this movie that you're coming up with, the love story, how do you think the people are going, what do you want the people to take away from this film? Because love stories abhi actually mein काफी बन रही हैं, and they are coming up again and again, one after the other. What is that one thing that you want to drive as a point that people are going to take away? Because I to always come to your films because of the music, the story, and the pain that it kind of gives me, because baki love stories, they kind of don't talk about that.
I don't know what the rest are doing, and I don't know what else is coming along. I've not been out there. I've been very focused and blinded on my own film. But I think for everyone who's fallen in love, wants to fall in love, looking for love, wants to reminiscence about the first love that they had,
Yes.
come watch this film. I think because
Wow.
it's got all those seasons. It'll remind you of that first time when you were struggling with your career and you were struggling with your love,
Yes.
and the first time you fell for that person. It'll take you back to that time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I
It
think,
has no social message.
of course,
It has no intellectual thought.
true, very true.
It has no. It is just come with your heart.
Just emotions.
Yeah.
All emotions. I love how you go all heart about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Mohit,
much.
for giving
And you
us
sing
such
very well. You sing very
Thank
well.
you. Thank you so much. You give us such beautiful films. I'm just happy to have this conversation with
Thank
you
you so
about
much.
your films.
Thank you.
And please keep loving music the way you do.
Thank you. I will.
We
I don't
get
have a
something
choice.
new out of
I
everything.
don't have a choice in that. I think.
You make cinema music better. That's why.
Thank you.
That was me, Manjari Mukherjee, only on Pop Diaries channel. Like, share, subscribe, and please don't forget to click on that bell icon. Definitely don't forget to comment and let me know what you loved about the trailer of Saiyaara. Please don't skip on Saiyaara. Watch Saiyaara in theaters and let me know what you love about
On
Mohit
the
Suri.
18th of July.
Exactly. And let us know what you love about Mohit Suri as well. Bye.